Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Fat Man here. Um, Today we're going to talk a little bit about the Mandela effect and Star Wars. Um, if you are like me, Star Wars was part of your childhood. You probably had Star Wars toys at some point. You've probably seen the Star Wars movies, at least some of them. So here is a question about the original movie from what was that, 1977? um what color were C3PO's legs? um if you're like me, you would say gold, right? You remember him having gold legs. That is no longer the case. um I was hearing about this online, where now, as of me recording this video anyways, in July of 2021, he has one gold leg, but then the other leg is silver. Um, I know for sure as a kid, I remember my toys very, very well. C3PO's toy had two gold legs. Um, when I watched the movies, he had two gold legs. Um, and I had a storybook as a kid where he had two gold legs. Now that has changed somehow. When you go back and you watch the movie, now his one leg is silver. Um, I don't have my Star Wars toys anymore, but I'm seeing pictures online of C3PO toys from back in the day where they have a silver leg. Um, Interestingly enough, though, I still have my storybook, and the cover of the storybook is what I'm showing you here in my art today. And my storybook stayed the same, and it's still two gold legs. So it's weird how that works sometimes. Um, Sometimes stuff that we have, like I have my old Berenstain Bears storybooks, and they have changed. They say Berenstain. But I remember for sure they used to say Berenstein. Um, but yeah, my for whatever reason, my Star Wars storybook stayed the same. So it's funny how that works. And then the other Star Wars Mandela effect today, which you may have already heard of this one. Have you ever heard the quote, "Luke, I am your father"? That is something we all remember Darth Vader saying to Luke Skywalker. It was a big twist in the movie. Luke yells back to him, "No," and in the scene, to try to kind of paint a picture in your mind, they're fighting over this sort of bottomless pit, and in the background there are these walls kind of covered in circuits, and Luke crawls out onto this thing to try to get away from Darth Vader. He gets his hand cut off in that scene. Um, and he's out there. He's at the end of his rope, almost literally, right? And then that's when Vader hits him with this line, "Luke, I am your father." Well, that has also changed. Now the line is, "No, I am your father." I thought it was very interesting that one of the people who was upset by this change is Darth Vader himself, James Earl Jones. I've seen interviews with him online where he fights it. He says, "No, that's not the line. The line is Luke." And he talks about the first time he read it, how he thought Darth Vader was lying. He didn't think they were going to go in that direction. Um, it's very interesting. I Not to get too off topic, but I also heard a story recently about a musician from the 90s And I'm more of an 80s guy, so I'm afraid I'm not very knowledgeable about who everybody was in the 90s as far as music went. But this musician wrote a song about how his basically when his dad found out his mom was pregnant, his dad took off and wasn't there for him. So his mom raised him. So he and his mother were very close. And he basically sang a song about how much he hated his dad for doing that, right? I saw a thing where the song changed so that instead of him saying father in the song lyrics, he now says mother. And the musician himself was really rattled by this change. And he said, it makes no sense. My mom couldn't take off the instant she found out she was pregnant. My dad did not raise me, you know, it makes no sense. Um, he's like, I love my mom. I never would have written a song about her like that. So yeah, that's kind of, you know, how James Earl Jones is. He's involved in the Mandela effect and he hates the change. So I thought that was very interesting. Um, as always, I'm curious to hear your thoughts in the comments section. Let me know, how was it for you growing up? Do you remember Luke, I am your father? Do you remember C3PO having 2 gold legs? Or do you remember a silver leg? Let me know. Hit like and subscribe and all that jazz, and we'll see you next time. Bye.